What's going on, y'all? It's Painkiller here. At the end of the last episode, we kind of left off at an awkward point, but I did manage to get a decent bit of the bedroom kind of. Oh, okay, that's a little bit ugly. It's alright though. I did manage to get a decent bit of the bedroom kind of looking nice again, so we're just kind of going over that and finalizing some things, making it look a little bit nicer. We're a bit limited in block palette, but I think we'll be just about okay. I think what would look kind of cool here is if we just threw these kind of like this. We'll just go like either like that, or I think like this right here kind of thing could look pretty cool. I actually think I like that a little bit more. It brings a little bit more contrast in the color scheme of things. Yeah, that's a really nice look actually. I'm just gonna get to gather more wood, and then I'll be right back trying to make the rest of this look like that. Alright, so I did get a bit of wood outside. I broke my iron axe, so I had to switch over to the golden axe. One thing I will say though that I think is pretty funny is today's December 24th, so it's Christmas Eve, but it's like really early in the morning. It's like 2 a.m. But they did this cute little thing where the chest looks like a present, so I think that's pretty cool. Alright, now all I gotta do is just tear the rest of this down. Okay, there that goes. Good thing I have another one. So, we're gonna place these like so, get some chests, put that like that, and then, I don't really know what I want to do behind the bed, but I do feel kind of weird just leaving it like this. I'm just gonna take it down. This is getting really annoying, hold on. Okay. Then, like that, let's kind of place my, alright, whatever. I do want to do some interior work because right now the interior is very, very drab and not that nice looking. So I think I'm just going to organize some of this stuff and throw it in here into the bedroom, but I think like right here I could kind of just throw the barrel. I could put all like my diamonds and stuff in here, but for the most part I can just start throwing all of the stuff in my inventory in here, and I think I'll be fine. Alright, so I did a little bit more organizing. Here's the stone chest, here's a wood chest. I think I'm going to surround my bed. It was probably like a stupid idea a little bit, but I think I'm going to surround my bed with... I'm going to put one of these back. I'm going to throw that crafting table right there, but I'm going to make some more furnaces. Throw these all around. This will throw some more color in, but also kind of serve to be like a little bit useful. And I guess actually, instead of just putting this back, we can put that just like that. That actually looks, I think that looks pretty good. This room is probably the most decorated thing in here that's not bland. I don't really know what else to put in the interior, maybe some flower pots and whatnot, but that'll come later. I'll just do that kind of naturally, but I do kind of like this room. You know, here's all the like the cool things that we got. There's all the food. You know, we got the crafting. This is the miscellaneous items. I don't know what a moss block does, but I'm pretty sure it like gives you a tree somewhere. I'm not 100%. And then tools and whatnot. So you know, we're just gonna do a little bit of grinding. What I wanted to do today was actually make kind of a bigger... I wanted to expand on the farm a little bit, because right now all we have is that little hole in the ground that we put in last episode. And I just kind of want to improve on that, so I'm thinking something like a nice little barn, or like a greenhouse or something. Maybe not a greenhouse, but like a place to store all of the growing crops, and then just kind of expand on all of the farmland over here. But right here, I realistically, it's kind of on the side, but I don't want to make it like a dock or anything. So I think like maybe like a windmill right here would be really nice to put in. And then I'm gonna build a few more things. Like I wanted to build around here, this area right here. I wanted to fill in this hole number 1. Maybe not fill it in because it is leading down to a cave. But I wanted to make like a boathouse over here, or like a fishing dock, and then throw a windmill right here. And I just want to get these things kind of done today. And then maybe like a barn where I can start an animal farm. But other than that, I'm just gonna start clearing this area out and kind of working on that right now. I like kind of a I want to say like a half decent idea of the kind of build that I want to do. I looked up some inspiration on like just kind of Google. I just kind of googled like a Minecraft windmill, and a couple of things hit me. I don't exactly want a tower with like a whole like big old windmill going on, but I do kind of want something. I want something a little bit more low, a little bit lower to the ground, not to like take away from the stuff that I got going on. So the first thing I got to do is get rid of all this grass over here, because it is honestly not helping the build at all. Then I'm probably going to have to level out that bit right there, just to give me a bit of a level playing field to start building on. So, other than that, I think what I'm going to do is kind of have like a base. I want to say like a square, like a rectangle base, going into a bit of like a tower shape. You'll see what I mean when I start building, but for now, I just kind of want to get a bit of the what do you call it, the frame in for the actual build before I start putting any walls or details or roof on it. I do want to get the framing out, but it looks like it's about to start being night, so I'm gonna head up into the house pretty soon, get some sleep, and I'll come back tomorrow and I'll start heading out with this frame. But one of the things that I want to do with this is one of the things I want to do with this series in general is kind of get out of my comfort zone with building, because I realize now that like a lot of my builds are heavily dependent on spruce and my use of spruce wood. So here, I kind of want to get out of that entire block palette kind of thing, and I might like reuse, because I've had a Minecraft Let's Play before. I might try to reuse a bit of the like some of the builds or reuse some of the ideas from there, but overall I do kind of want to keep it to a point where like this is all original, you know. So going forward, I'm gonna try to build some more stuff that's like, you know, original for the series. Like this right here, this kind of just feels nice. This one room, everything else, not so much. But you know, I think we'll be nice going forward, and I'll definitely have to fix up this interior. But for now, we're just gonna leave it as it is. I don't know if I want it to be completely straight. I kind of want to do something with it. I see people do this all the time in building, but I've never done it myself. I'm gonna off-put it by 1, just to give it a little bit more, like, kind of interesting in terms of depth and whatnot. So I'm gonna stretch it out kind of like this. And this is new for me, so if it doesn't look that good, forgive me. But I'm gonna try and experiment. But for now, I think that's a pretty good bit of framework. I chopped down a bit of birch logs, and I think instead of doing what I did over there with stripping them, I kind of want to see. I don't really like birch planks, right? Majority of my time playing Minecraft, I've kind of just despised the block as a whole. But I think I kind of want to, like I said, I'm venturing out into new things, and I'm trying new things out. So I'm gonna give it out a try, and you know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and I can just replace it and take it down and reuse the birch planks to smelt some food or whatnot. But oh, this is kind of awkward, but I think that's the way it's supposed to go. I'm pretty sure. I think it'll be alright. So let's just, alright, we consistently somehow begin to build right when dawn breaks, or right when the sun sets, but I think that right there is about where we want to be. So I'm gonna head back up and go to sleep. So let's say we come forward like 1, 2, 3, and we'll come out 4. We could put in like a small little thing right here where I'm coming forward, and this is a door frame, so we're actually gonna have to come out a little bit more. That way we can leave room for blocks. So boom. Now we got a bit of a door plan. We're gonna come in right here, and then this way right here is the door to come up into the tower. So I feel like that's cool. I feel like this is a nice little build design we got going on here, and I'm just gonna keep on building. So now we've got what, an entranceway, and this is a really interesting shape, I think, in my opinion. And then this right here is gonna go up into a kind of thing. All right, let's throw that right there. So this does look a lot more interesting than what we had going on, and I think what I can do to make this more cohesive is throw this into here with some oak logs to make it look a little bit more connected. I also could go up a little bit more with these, but I think I like where it is now in terms of height, because it's looking pretty tall in here. Unless I wanted to throw some stairs here, and then in which case I'd probably go up. But I'm probably just gonna dig down by one and throw that into it. Actually, I think I'll just have double doors. I see no reason not to. Maybe I could triple door it. I have no idea. But right now I'm not too worried on the interior of the house so much as the exterior. And for that, it's kind of looking like I'm going to have to grab some more oak logs. Actually, after thinking about it for a little bit, I kind of figured out that I don't quite have the blocks that I want for it yet. I want to use a darker block for the trimming of the roof, and cobblestone isn't going to give that to me, and I'm a little bit too far away to try to find dark oak or spruce, and I don't feel like going out all the way for that. But I do know that what is directly a couple hundred blocks underneath me 100% is actually going to be some deep slate. So I'm going to start a strip mine. See, that's already looking pretty good. But the point is, I want to keep the strip mine kind of in the mountain with the rest of the stuff. So I think right here, like right actually underneath it, is not a bad idea, because that's a pathway right there. Oh, it's raining. Perfect. Right there's a good spot, right? So I'm not digging into anything, hopefully. Let's move that around a little bit. So I'm just gonna... That's a pickaxe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's go over here and go, 1, 2, and 3. So, yeah, just put it like that. Then do something like this. And then the reason I brought the birch blocks out here... Sorry, let me get this cobblestone and just do something like that. Nice. It continues to rain every single time we come out here. It's pretty funny. I put up the axe. Cool. Alright. That. And then I'll just do kind of like this kind of frame. Boom. Alright, that should be perfect. And then come back once more. Boom. Alright, that should be tons better. I thought that it looked a little bit weird as I came back. I did say that it looked nice, but now it should look like a lot more symmetrical and a lot nicer. Yeah, that's nice. All I gotta do is, let's put in a wooden beam going across instead of that, what we got going on there. Put this right here. So instead of what we got going on right here. Oh, I forgot to strip these. We won't even see them, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I could put dirt there, but I am not gonna do that. I'm gonna put some, okay. Just gonna put some of these going across. And then let's get rid of these right here. Now we can put a lot of things there. But I think what I want to put... Okay, am I gonna keep following, or can I move? Alright. I'll put strip birch. Yes, come to me, dirt. Alright. Does that... Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks tons better. That looks really good in my opinion. And then I think what we can also do, once we get more dirt, we'll make a pathway coming down from here as well. I like this a lot. So we're just gonna kind of start mining in like this, and then going down, and eventually we're not gonna have to care about any of that. But what I'm looking for mainly is deep slate. So quick little update while I'm strip mining. I strip mine right into like a big old cave system, and I actually I used the rest of my coal to make a bunch of torches, and basically I ran out. And this is really good because now there's a bunch of coal deposits and I can get what I need. I'm not going to pick up any copper. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. There's no reason for me to have it. I might pick it up later if I need like a reason to use it. Like a... Actually, for the roof I'm just thinking, the roof design that I'm thinking of, some I think the lightning rods are made of copper, right? That wouldn't be a bad idea to put on top, but just a quick little update. I have gotten into a bit of a cave here, so I'm just gathering up some more materials. I'm gonna get right back to strip mining. So, alright, so my friend Sin got on, and he said that he'd give me about like 2 or 3 stacks of stuff if I brought him a potato so he can start a farm. Because apparently, wherever he is, he's starving. After like 15 minutes of mining, finally we got deep slate. And this is awesome. I'm going to be able to do the trim in a darker color without having to go out and try and get like dark oak or spruce. But I did tell Sin on his way here that if he found some to come get some for me. And then I would give him some extra stuff if he did, so... hopefully he does, but, you know, not going to be too bad if he doesn't, because I do have a pretty dark block to use now. So apparently, Sin is having some issues over at spawn, so I'm just gathering a couple of tools really quick so I can go over there and help him out. And hopefully, I will be able to go over there and help him. I do, however, want to grab some of the food that I promised him. So, this will be enough to start him a farm. That should be good. On my way back to spawn, I actually managed to find a spruce forest kind of taiga biome. I don't exactly know. I'm just really happy that I found spruce wood. I'm actually trying not to die. I just want to grab some saplings and then hopefully dip out as fast as possible. I know I said earlier that I wanted to stop relying on spruce so much. I lied. I love it too much. For a long ass time, and he actually had to die to come back to spawn and just... he's just coming back home with me. It's too much for him to try and live by himself. He's not going to live with me, but he's going to live near me and mooch off my shit. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Alright, that sounds like a great idea. Finally got back to base. It only took me dying once, and then he finished the rest out, but got him kitted up. He got a sword, I got some food, we got some building blocks, and this man is about ready to go out on his own. Probably about to get like 2,000 blocks away. That way you're close. Like, you only really need to go like 1,000 blocks out. Me getting him kitted out actually gave me an idea. I'm pretty tired of looking like this. I feel broke, even though I am. Get rid of this. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, I should use my brain when I put that on, but I guess when it breaks, I will fix that. But you know what? It's cool for now. So now we're fully kitted out, sorta, and I'm about to go finish up this build right here. I'm just gonna collect the rest of the materials, and I'll come back to you guys when I have that all done, and then we can start building. Alright, so after I did some work gathering some wood, this is kind of what it's come out to. I don't necessarily hate it, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. So I think what I'm going to kind of do is just section it off a little bit, make it a little bit easier to detail. So, yeah, perfect. Alright, cool. And that's, I already messed it up. But, there we go. Gonna grab some more wood and go around all of it like that, but we're gonna poke some windows in here, and then we're gonna get started with work on the roof. I started growing some spruce trees so that I could get a little bit more spruce wood to do the darker part of the trim on the roof. But instead of using any normal kind of block, I decided to do something weird. I see this in a lot of builds, and I kind of want to test it out myself. I see people using hay as a roof block, so I kind of want to try that out. I think it'd be kind of like a cool little detail since it's a farmhouse to use like a hay building. And I do have a bunch of hay like blocks inside of the house, so I think it'll be kind of fun to use. I've done that kind of like the outline trim for the longer part of it, and I also like this right here. And I put this right here just to make sure that if you could look in from outside, you'd kind of see this instead of just kind of like a hole. But I'm just about ready to get started, and I've never really done this kind of work before, so I'm a bit nervous to try it, but I mean, I hope it's okay. So we'll see, I guess. Yeah, I accidentally did a little bit of the trim like extra, so I'm just gonna actually think I don't know. Hold on, let me tell some. Yeah, come here. Tell me what you think of this roof right here. I've never done
shit,
anything
I
like
fuck
it.
with it. It's cool. I haven't seen anything like it.
Alright, cool. Because I had no idea how it would turn out. I wanted to use something different, not at all. So you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Alright, cool. It's a little bit confusing to build. So I kind of decided that I don't really like just the whole log thing here. So I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I was just kind of experimenting with that. So, real quick, I just wanted to try this, just on one of the corners, and just put a window in there. It's a small little, like, detail, but I think I'll like it a lot more in the long run. I like that a ton more. Although it does look a bit bare on the bottom. I'm gonna add something more to it. I can add some, like, slabs. But... or maybe what I can do is add, like, a dirt and then put a flower pot. Or some flowers. So, I've been building for a bit here. And, I've come up with kind of a good frame, I think. It's a little alright. I think I do want to use... I might want to use either, like, pumpkins or something a little bit different than the hay. I don't know if I want to keep using hay. Actually, I think I do, low-key. What I'm going to do, because I ran out of hay, I'm probably gonna... I do need to fix these corners up a little bit, but other than that, I'm just going to fill in the rest with hay. Like, I need to grow some hay or something, and then throw it up there. Or, find a different block, I guess. Okay, so after, like, a lot of going back and forth, I couldn't bring myself to try and grow more hay so that I could do that. So, okay, that's great. But I just ended up filling it out with cobblestone so I could get it done. And then I'm gonna put some glass panes on, do some extra little detailing. I'm thinking about putting a window on there. I'm not... Wow! I'm good. Alright, so I'm chilling. That was a little scary, but I'm good. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish up doing the last couple details, and then I think that's about done. Alright, so funny story. Yeah, you saw in the last clip I got jumped, but it's been a bit since I've been online. It's been about, like, maybe a day. And dang, that looks good. It looks really good. Alright, cool. So... I was going outside, and it's Christmas Eve right now. Just gathering a few more clips before I start editing and throwing this up on Christmas Day. The only unfortunate thing is that me and my little brother were like chopping up carrots and apples, and we put oats inside of like a bowl and mixed it all up. And funnily enough, I had to slam the gate closed because, well, it was I don't know how to best explain this except for that, like, I had to slam the gate closed. There's really no better way to put it, because it was cold and it was like sticking, and I had to, like, you know, slam it closed. Anyways, I get to the point. It slammed on my finger, and now there's a blood clot, and it's really hard for me to left click anything. So yeah, but I'm just gonna snap back to the portion where I get the rest of the crops. Okay, so the good news is I actually have put in the garden and whatnot, and I've actually cut down the tree and gotten a decent bit of spruce wood. The only bad news is the inside of this thing is horrid, and as much as I'd like to fix it, I'm a little bit short on time, and I don't really want to do it right now. So I'll either do it off camera before the next episode, or it'll be part of the next episode and whatnot. But you know, today we've got the strip mine, and then we've got our brand new farmhouse, I guess, something like that. It looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to move into it, but the point of it is basically just to be storage for all of our kinds of food. I'm gonna do a little bit more work to the exterior and just make it look a little less bland inside of the walls. But I think the shape is super interesting. The roof is really nice, and I've never tried the hay before as like a roofing block, so I think that we did pretty good on that, making that work. And oh yeah, another thing, I actually extended this bit right here to go into sort of like a pathway, so now we can like get up to the house without any worries. Only problem now is it's a little bit hard to get to the mine shaft. For the most part, I think that's just about everything that I wanted to do this episode done. I know I said I wanted to start up some animal farms, but I might do a bit of work off camera and just get some things done, but I'm pretty proud of the build that we put together today, and it looks really nice. I still gotta light it up and whatnot and detail it, but I'll do all that stuff off camera, and I guess I'll give you one final tour of it before the video ends. Yep, I heard a wandering trader. If he has dark oak saplings, it'll be just kind of what we need. And acacia saplings, black dye. Everything he has is kind of just stuff that I have already. Fixing them or something? Thank you. Alright, cool. So I got some leads now, so it's gonna be a bit easy for me to like take the pigs and put them in a pen. I also think over here would be a good spot for my next build, which is probably gonna be like a barn. I'm trying to get myself set up in terms of like food, so I don't really have to worry about anything like that. Just done a decent bit of work on the exterior of it, and I think I kind of like where it is. The only thing that I might... you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so the scarecrow doesn't work. It looks good though. This fucker took my... He took my potato. Ugh, that sucks. Alright, it's whatever. But, I think it looks pretty good the way it is right now. The only thing I kind of want to do is either put a lightning rod at the top, and maybe a windmill. I'll think over the windmill, but I think I kind of like the way, like, I mean just like a, you know, like a windmill like that. But I think I like the way it is now. There's a bunch of flower pots so all over the place, and it's looking pretty good. The only thing that I'm gonna do probably off camera, between this episode and next episode, is fixing the interior of this thing, fixing the interior of my house, and then maybe just doing a bit of strip mining. But I am really low on like iron and stuff like that. So, but for the most part, I think that's just kind of where I want to be with this at this point in time. So, you know, I appreciate all you guys watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.